Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, and this is a Christmas Eve special fitness Pilates for you. I really hope that you can join me. You're looking forward to this. Sorry, I've got hiccups. And if you are joining me on the live, let me know. But if you're not joining me on the live, I don't blame you, because you've probably got 100 things to do. I wanted to put the class on, though, just to kind of put it in quite early, so that if you wanted to get something done for you before Christmas kicks in, that you have the opportunity to be able to do this. So I am doing a Christmas Eve Fitness Pilates special. Maybe you might be doing this towards the end of the day. Maybe you're going to do this as a little bit of a treat to yourself to finish off Christmas Eve before you get into all the festivities. So we don't need any equipment for today. I'm going to do quite a traditional fitness Pilates class for you. It's going to involve some mini sequences, but it's also going to involve traditional fitness Pilates moves. No equipment. Listen to your body. Do exactly what feels good for you. And I'm using the Winter Chills Low Fever Beats in the background from Pure Energy Go. This was an old release, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. So we are going to start off finding our perfect Pilates posture. Bring the feet together. Turn the toes out to the corners of the room. And then realign our heels with our toes. Take a moment to evenly distribute your weight between your right and your left foot. Get that connection with your feet in the big toe, the little toe, the back of the heel. Feel the power and the connection from the floor. We track up through the body, tension into the muscles, not the joints. So we're not going to lock the knees, we're also not going to lock the elbows when we come to the floor. I want to bring your pelvis into your neutral alignment. So by all means, just rock your pelvis forward and back. See how that feels. All the way forward, point A, all the way back, point C. We find our point B, somewhere in between. We know that that is one of the most effective positions as a start and a finish point, but we're going to move out of neutral. I don't want you to feel you've got to stay in neutral, especially as you start to move the legs. So come back to it, start with it instead. We release the rest of the body. We're going to grow lovely and tall. Visualize your head coming up closer to the ceiling. Let your shoulders roll back, sit away from your ears. And take a moment to connect with your breath, hands to the side of the rib cage. Breathing in through the nose, breathe out through the nose or the mouth, whichever works for you today. I want you to feel your breath. Get that deep connection with your breath and your body here. As you're breathing in, you're feeling your ribcage expand. As you're breathing out, you're feeling your ribcage move inwards. We just allow that breath to connect. That lateral, deep, diaphragmatic breath. We release the arms, and when you feel ready, circle your shoulders back. Up to the ears, back down. And just recognize how that feels for you. We take that into our shoulder roll forward. And I want you just to reflect for a moment on which direction feels like it gives you a better release. So is it backwards or is it forwards? Stay with the direction that you prefer. I'm going to take the right arm back on the diagonal, shoulder high, down low, and then rotate. Left arm then move. Diagonal back, shoulder high, down low, and we rotate. Keep it going. So starting to build in some mini flow sequences. Open back. Rotate the arm. Well done. Turn the palms up, spine twist to the right. Back to center, lateral bend with right arm over. Left arm cuddle round. Sink into a squat. And then fold forward and back. Spine twist round to the left. Left arm goes over, lateral bend, wrap around. Squat down. And then swoop the arms forward, chin to chest, and then open back, spine twist round. Let's go again. How's that feel? Getting that body moving. Squat down. And then come into the swoop and the release. Spine twist round to the left, last time. Lean over, let the underarm come up under and squat. And then swoop. Beautiful. Take the right foot forward. We tap forward and back. Feel free to stay here if you're happy here. Otherwise, you can brush that leg. Squeeze the muscles in the bottom and see how that feels. Leg comes across and open. So allow that hip just to release. Well done. We can brush, lift higher if that feels better for you. So you just work at your own level. 2 toe taps here. Circle the leg round. 2 toe taps and circle the other way. Let's go again. Tap, tap and circle. One more time. Tap, tap and circle. Pedal push through your feet. Feet can be wider if you need to. If you know you need a little bit more stance, a little bit bigger, by all means do it. When that feels good for you, we anchor the heels down. Get that connection with the feet. We're going to move on the left side. Pull up tall. Left foot forward. So you can choose your level. As you take the leg back, whether or not you're tapping or brushing, squeeze those deep muscles in the bottom. Let's take the leg across and open. And I want you to be aware of how that feels in the hip. So how big do you want to make that movement? Well done. 2 toe taps forward here. And we rotate. 2 toe taps. Rotate the other way. Let's go again. Tap, tap. And rotate. Well done. Tap, tap. Rotate. Pedal push through your feet, but this time you're going to take them wider. Maybe move side on your mat. Come down to your lateral lunge. You move at your own pace, your own tempo. Whatever feels good for you is good for me. But I'm going to take a single hold. We go single, and hold. And again. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Let it release. One more. Perfect. Pedal push your feet, but come to the back of your mat. Allowing those feet to come wider if necessary. Let's take our roll down. Inhale. Exhale, we roll. So option 1, stay in contact with your legs. Come forward, lengthen out the back. Inhale, exhale, and rise when you're ready. By all means, you stay halfway if that works better for you. You can keep in contact with the legs, or you can roll all the way down. Like a rag doll, heavy head. Inhale, exhale, rise when you're ready, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the neck and head up last. Inhale. Exhale and you roll. Some of you may want to shake out the shoulders as you come over. Maybe add a little rotation round the side of the feet, whatever works for you. Rise slow. vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. Exhale and you roll. As we come down to the bottom this time, take a breath and walk your hands out. High plank. Take a moment to engage those muscles in the abdominals as we breathe out. And then we push back to our calf stretch. Lengthen. The hands come back to the feet. We inhale at the bottom, exhale and we rise when you're ready. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Excuse me, gang, sorry. Inhale. Exhale, you roll. Coming forward and through into that high plank. Now, if you wish to, we could take a full push and then push back. Lengthening out the back of the legs and then bring ourselves back. Hands to feet, and we're going to roll up slow. So we're going to do this 2 more times. Take a time, choose your level. Inhale, exhale. Come down. If the push-up is not good for you today, stay with your high plank. Feel free to lower your knees if necessary. Push back, and then hands come back to the feet. Inhale at the bottom, exhale and we rise. Inhale, lift. Last time like this. Release the neck, release the shoulders. Walk it out into our high plank. Push up if you wish. Now stay back in your calf stretch. Lengthen out the back of the legs. Let's bend one knee. Feel the stretch here in the other leg. Inhale, exhale, and change sides when that feels good for you. Lengthening out the back of the legs. Notice how the calf feels, how close you can get the heel down to the floor. Holding both legs straight when you're ready. Lift the hips up, and then lower the knees down. We can sink to return back in our rest and recovery position. Head comes down low. Walking those fingertips along the floor. Take your breath, take the hands to the right. Left hand on top, head down low. And then change that over to the other side when you're ready. Bring it back to center. And then placing the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Let's lift the back all the way up to the ceiling. All the way down to the floor. Look to the ceiling. As we lift the back all the way up, we're going to say that's point A. All the way on point C. I want you to find point B. The midline position between the two extremes. And then take a moment to evenly distribute your weight between the hands and the knees that are staying on the floor. We come into our Superman. Inhale, exhale. So exhale as we extend, get that little bit extra support that we might need through the abdominals, through pelvic floor. In as you lower to release. As always, a couple of things to think about when you lift your leg. I want you to flex that foot, get that deeper engagement in the muscles in the bottom. I know it doesn't look as pretty, but it's much more effective. As we lift the hand, turn the palm in, thumb up. Get that stronger engagement in the back of the shoulder, focusing on the posterior chain through the body. Now, by all means, you can stay with this. Or we're going to take that arm and leg forward. We take it wide to the side, come back to center, and then replace. So arm and leg comes away. We move the arm and leg out on the diagonal, back to center, and then replace. Let's keep it going. So just going as wide as that feels good for you. That diagonal position is going to put a little bit more workload coming through your center. So you're going to find that a bit more challenging to keep that back in that point B. It really is just the arm and leg that moves. The rest of the body stays nice and strong. Perfect. From here, we take our right hand to the temple, sit back lightly, and you're going to come into your thread like a needle. Allow the shoulder to kiss the floor, and then lift that elbow up high to the sky. Inhale, exhale. Bending through the supporting arm, straightening the supporting arm as you bring that back and through. So when we've done our 4 repetitions, we change sides. And remembering that our thread like a needle is really the only move that we come out of alignment for. Giving ourselves a little bit more room in front to be able to move, to be able to twist. Again, when you've done your 4 on the left, we're going to go back to the right, but we're going to extend the arm fully if you wish. Now, it's not compulsory, so if it doesn't feel right for you, stay with the bent arm, stay with the hand to the temple. Otherwise, we lace through. Little shoulder kisses the floor as you come through, and then rise high to the sky. Literally just twisting as far as that feels good for you. Inhale, exhale. Change sides when you wish. Dropping down. When we've done our 4 on the left, push back into your rest and recovery position again. Take that breather through the back. Well done. Release. Good work. Hopefully that's feeling good for you. So gang, I'm going to bring you to seated. I'm just going to move my mic belt out of the way. We're going to take this into a roll back, but I'm going to do your roll back and I'm going to do it in a little sequence with a spine twist. One of my favorite little mini flows. So we take a breath, inhale, exhale, and we roll back just as far as you wish to go. If you want to come all the way down into the floor, that's absolutely fine. Bringing the arms then up and through. Fingertips come together, we spine twist. Doesn't matter which way you go because we're going to do the other way as well. Roll down into the floor, get that connection, shoulder blades, pelvis. And then we spine twist. Inhale. You can have your legs bent, you can have your legs straight, whatever works for you. Allowing the spine to articulate up and from the floor. Come up onto your sit bones as you spine twist. Make that C curve with your spine as you come down. Some of you may want to bring the arms round and then lift from here. You might find that's a little bit more comfortable. It's also a little bit easier, to be honest, because when you extend the arms overhead, lengthening the lever definitely makes it harder. So if you feel you need to modify this, by all means, when you bring your arms overhead, bring them round the side of the body, staying close, and then lift. Yeah, you got it? Let's do one more each side. So my heels stay in contact with the floor. They really stay centered, even distribution of your weight between the right and the left heel. The toes may lift just depending on flexibility of the feet. Well done. We're going to roll all the way down to the floor. From here, gang, I want you to find that comfortable place for you. Not so much about your neutral pelvis, because I'm going to work out of that neutral pelvis in just a moment. Take the hands wide. Feel free to put a block behind the head if necessary. Legs are going to float up to tabletop. We take our knee roll over. When we come back to center, pelvis comes into neutral. We take a single leg stretch. And then a single leg tap down. Roll the knees over to the other side. Some of you may want to have a gap between your knees like me. Some of you may want to have your knees together. That's completely your choice. You can tap with either a toe or a heel. Knee roll over. Arms are wide, they act as stabilizers. So your centering here is very much through your shoulders. Those shoulder blades staying equal balance in the floor, no matter what you're doing. As you come into your single leg stretch and you tap down, pelvis also comes into your neutral. Inhale, exhale. Nice and strong. So such a nice little combination, challenging through the obliques and then into those lower abdominals, those deep, deep muscles. So shall we do two more? One more to the right, one more to the left. But if you need to stop before, please feel free. Exhale it away. Well done. We lower the feet. Bring the arms by your side. Now, if you have got anything behind the head, just move it out of your way. Feet can be as wide or as narrow as you wish. We're going to roll the back up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Come up to your shoulder bridge. Arms come overhead. We extend one leg. Lower down when you wish. Pelvis stays level. As you lower the second foot down, roll the back down. Keep the arms high. Articulate your back vertebrae by vertebrae and then bring the arms down by your side. Inhale, exhale, rise. Now the feet can be as wide or as narrow as you wish. Please do not feel they have to stay hip distance. They really don't. If you know you are a bit tight in your pelvis, take your feet wider. If you want to increase the range of movement in your pelvis, turn your toes out as well, keeping your heels down. And then lift the legs. So the pelvis stays stable, we're not twisting. But we may need to adjust our feet, certainly if there's ever tension or discomfort in the knees. Take the feet further away from you. We hug the knees to the chest. Well done. Circle round on that lower back. Massage your lower spine. Then go round the other way when that's good for you. Uncross the feet. Cross them the other way. I know that's going to feel a little strange. Just helping to level off your pelvic bones. We keep hold of the right knee. Pull it in. Allow the ground. Open that knee wide to the side. If you've got the flexibility, you might want to use your hand on the foot, open that up. Pelvis stays level, pressing that left hip down to the ground. Bring the knee back. Take it across the body now with the opposite hand. And allow your right arm to come out shoulder height. Either look to the side or look. Bring the knee back to the chest. Take a breather. Release and change. So we open the knee to the side. Use the hand on the inside of the thigh. Or if you've got the flexibility, extend the leg. Hold on to the foot. Pelvis stays level. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let your body release. And then bring that leg back and through. Shoulder comes down. Well done. We're going to bring the knees back. Gentle rock on the body to bring you up to sitting. So sitting comfortable for you. We take the right hand down, left hand over and stretch the waist. Inhale, exhale and change when you wish. Hands go back behind us. We lift the chest. Breathe a little deeper here. Airways open. Maybe you need to stretch the neck here. Take that head down. Release the left arm. And then change. Slow and controlled. Well done. Slowly bring yourself back to your calf stretch. Bending through one knee, feel the stretch in the other leg. And then change sides when that's good for you. We hold both legs straight, push the hips up, lengthen away. Walking the hands slowly back to your feet. Hang for a moment. Let the head, the neck release. Whenever you're ready, slowly rise. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Rolling those shoulders back. We take a breath. Exhale and we roll. Chin to chest, letting go of any last little bit of tension from the body. Let it fall out of the crown of the head. Let it go. Inhale, exhale as we rise. Feel like you're standing taller. Roll your shoulders and just recognize how they feel now in comparison to the start of the class. Doing your rotations in both directions. Again, is there a difference? We take one more roll down. As we go over, I want you to let go of any last little bit of tension from the mind or anything that you no longer want to keep hold of. Anything that no longer serves you, any self-doubt, any negativity, let it go. So that when you rise, we feel like we're standing not only taller, but we're standing a little clearer, a little bit more focused. We take our breath. As we breathe out down to our prayer pose, we find our perfect Pilates posture. Everything comes back into alignment for you. Inhale, lift. As we exhale, we get that centering through the feet, even distribution of the weight between the right and the left foot. Pelvis comes into neutral. And one more time. As you exhale, I want you to take a moment. Notice how you feel now. We take our right arm above our head and our left. Right hand forward and our left. Right palm in and our left. Give ourselves and each other a super round of applause, but also a huge Merry Christmas. Thank you so much to everybody in my VIP group who supported me over this last year and for many years before. For everybody in our Fitness Pilates group who's trained with us over the years, especially this year, we are super, super, super proud of you and really hope that 2024 is going to bring you everything you want, everything you desire with regards to your Fitness Pilates career. And everybody who's in my free group for my health and wellness, I wanted to do this class for everybody today and wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, a very Happy New Year. And I really hope that 2024 brings you health and happiness. And I'll see you again soon on a live or a catch-up real soon.